Ladies and gentlemen, we are live at another restaurant. We are celebrating Restaurant Week before it even gets here. We're 7 days away from Sizzle Southwest Florida Restaurant Week. We're here at a in all of Southwest Florida. That includes Naples, Fort Myers, Bonita Springs, Estero, Cape Coral. I might be missing a city. If I am, check our website, sizzlerestaurantweek.com. You're going to find a list of all the restaurants. You're going to learn a little bit about our scholarship. You're going to see all the menus, and you're going to talk about everything delicious on our website. So, guys, again, Restaurant Week is May 31st to June 13th. We are 7 days away. There is not a lot of time. This year we've worked with a lot of great restaurants, the Humane Societies, the Boys and Girls Club, tons of great organizations. But this year we changed the mission. We changed the focus. We have started our own Sizzle Southwest Florida Food and Beverage Scholarship that benefits the local high school graduates that are interested in resort and hospitality at FGCU. Why do we do that? Because we want kids to go to school here. We want them to graduate. We want them to live here, start their businesses, work in the community. We want to see the food scene here flourish. So, guys, 7 days away. Restaurant Week, May 31st, June 13th, presented by Mercedes-Benz of Bonita Springs. Also, the Greg Norman Collection at Miramar Outlets. So, big thank you to Dawn Kurtz and all that she's been doing, helping us and providing us with a lot of awesome gear. 7 days, sizzlerestaurantweek.com. But enough about me, enough about the event. We are with the new owners of Cote D Azur. So we're first going to introduce Miss Darlene.
Hello.
How are you?
Very good.
Darlene,
Very good.
You are one of the owners.
Yes, I am.
Of Cote D Azur. And you shared me some great information. So first, I want to say welcome, not just to Restaurant Week, to Naples.
Thank you. Thank you.
So you guys, you're new to Naples.
We are. We've just been here June 1st. It will be 1 year.
Wow.
Though we had traveled coast to coast from Monterey, California, back here for the past 8 years and fell in love with the area. Our son is here. Our grandchildren are here.
Planting your roots here again.
Yes, again.
Again.
It's wonderful.
Now, okay, this is where it gets kind of cool. Out of all the different cuisines, out of all the things you could have done in Southwest Florida, why French food?
Well, strangely enough, 35 years ago, my husband, who's the chef here, my partner, we met at a little French boutique in San Diego County.
You guys met 35 years ago.
Yes. And that was the last time we actually worked together. So 35 years later, here we are in another French restaurant, and it just feels like we've come home. It just feels great. We're having so much fun.
Everything circled back.
Yes, it did.
And what should people expect? The new owners, same great food, maybe a little better, who knows?
Well, the comments we're receiving is that it is better, and we're very proud of that.
That's awesome.
We've maintained the standards that the previous owners, who were wonderful, set in place, and we've gotten just great feedback from all of the guests. They spent many years building a loyal clientele,
Beautiful.
And we're here to nurture that and enjoy that as well.
Yeah, and what I want to ask is, when we approached you guys not too long ago, right on board of Restaurant Week, Chef Esteban, we've talked a few times. So even being in your experiences and seeing Restaurant Week across the country and just how we have it here, why'd you guys come on board? What's exciting for you guys?
Well, when we got here last year, we hit the ground running, and we didn't have any time to sort of even look at the area and from a business point of view, even though we'd been here as a tourist for a long time. So we felt like we just wanted to get more involved with some charities, with some good works, with some different things. And when you all approached us, it was just perfect. It just fit right in, and it's for a good cause. I mean, we are
Yes.
all for scholarship programs, and James has worked with many different programs on the West Coast with scholarships and charity events over the years, and so this is our first venture into that in Naples, and we're looking forward to having nice long relationship with the community.
Yeah.
It's just a great place. We're very happy.
And that's great. And that's what we're all about. What the scholarship she's talking about is $1 from every restaurant week meal sold is going to our Sizzle SWFL Florida Food and Beverage Scholarship. So in theory, last spring, and I know this is your first restaurant week, last spring we had 50 restaurants, 50 plus, and we did 31,000 covers.
That's great.
So in theory, you know, that'd be $31,000. We have 71 restaurants, and we have a much deeper mission I think people are much more connected to. So we're super excited about that.
Yes.
And you guys are too.
Yes, we are, very much so.
Awesome.
I think you'll do well.
Thank you. Well, Darlene, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
We are going to...
Thank you.
She's awesome. She's amazing. She's one of the owners. Now we're going to sit with Chef Esteban, also the other owner, her husband, James. And so take a look at some of the food that we're going to be talking about. Guys, Restaurant Week, May 31st to June 13th. It's 3-course dinners, 2-course lunches. All the information is at sizzlerestaurantweek.com. $1 from every meal sold is going to our scholarship that we started for FGCU students and local high school graduates. Guys, Cote d'Azur, French cuisine, French food, awesome colors, beautiful plates. James, how are you?
Welcome.
Welcome. Yes. I'm like welcoming you to your restaurant.
Yeah, welcome to Cote d'Azur.
Cote d'Azur. Well, you guys are new to the area. Tell us, for those that don't know, tell us a little bit about Cote d'Azur.
Well, Cote d'Azur was started around 18 years ago by a French chef, Claudio Scaruto. And we were in the neighborhood looking for a restaurant to buy or any kind of business, and we came in and we had dinner. I brought my little granddaughter and my son and his wife and my wife and myself, and we had a wonderful dinner. And we walked out of here that night saying, this is the restaurant we want. We met the owners the next day, and the rest is history. So we're very, very happy. Like Darlene said, we're very pleased with our reception here from the wonderful staff that we inherited to the great clients that keep coming back. And we love Naples. We love Bonita Springs.
Yeah, who doesn't love Naples?
I mean, this is the best. It's hard to beat Monterey, California, but this is very, very nice. Very, very nice.
He has to say that. Well, another thing, Naples is, we always say it's a small, big town. So everyone wants to know. It's great to see the faces behind the restaurants, and we're going to talk to Chef Esteban next, seeing the faces behind the food. What's your background? What's your history in food?
Well, I went to chef school back in the I guess I'm dating myself in 79, 80 in San Francisco.
It's like fine wine. It's just getting better.
I got better. And I worked in small little restaurants, worked with lots of French chefs, European chefs. And then I had an opportunity to go into resorts, and I went to work in an iconic resort in San Diego called the Hotel del Coronado. And I stayed there and worked my way up to executive chef. And then I moved to Monterey with the family to a hotel resort in Monterey called the Monterey Plaza Hotel, and we stayed there for 20 years. So we loved the Central Coast, we loved California, but this kind of small, intimate restaurant where you get to meet the guests and have them come back and
well, that's the beauty. I mean, you said you've worked in big restaurants, resorts. I mean, that's what's special about the small restaurants, right?
It really is. I mean, we learn about service and about the connections you make with people, but you can't get any better than a small restaurant like this, where you get to meet the clients and you learn their preferences. They love the food. They keep coming back. They know what they want. They know what they expect, and that's why they come to Cote d'Azur.
Yeah, beautiful. And we're happy. We're happy to have you guys on board. Great reputation. I'm sure it's going to continue going on in Florida, or going on in Southwest Florida. Now, Chef Esteban, thank you.
Welcome.
Thank you for doing this layout. I mean, this is more than more than beautiful looking. What is your history? What's your background?
Well, my background is I started working in restaurant business since 2001. I started as a dishwasher, which is a beautiful,
Started as a dishwasher.
yes, and
Wow.
and from then I go to preparation, and then I go to start working the line. I do some grill and saute, and But the funny part is that after that, I was a server, and I was a bartender in this place on
So you
Marco
went from
Island.
dish
Yes.
to server
Yes.
to bartender.
Yes, yes.
Where does it go from here?
That was in Marco Island, and I said, I'm gonna move to Naples, and then I started working. My heart was like, your thing is the kitchen. You have to
That's
cook,
where your
and you have
passion's
to.
at.
That was my passion was, and then I work in different places on downtown Naples with very good names. I work for Fabrizio Aielli, and I work for Tony Biaghetti.
And also great guys for Restaurant Week for us.
Yes, I see the videos that you guys are working on it. And then I go to Tampa, and I open a restaurant also with a great friend of mine. And then I come back to Naples because it's hard to leave Naples.
Yeah.
Naples is beautiful. And, I met Claudio Scaduto, which was the previous owner, a beautiful guy. And here I am, back since 2013. It's been 5 years of a great journey and, learning his techniques and what the real French food is about.
So you earned your stripes.
Yes.
You earned your stripes.
Yes, definitely.
Awesome.
So-
And you got paired up with the new owners.
Yes, they're
James and
beautiful
Darlene.
and they're very sweet. And honestly, when I met the first time, we have the big connection. The great guys, Darlene, it's amazing, and James, as the owners, as the persons, they're great, people.
Awesome. Well, guys, if you're just tuning in, or if you're watching this a little late, it's Restaurant Week. We're 7 days away, May 31st to June 13th. Visit our website, sizzlerestaurantweek.com. You're going to see a list of all the restaurants, learn a little bit about our scholarship, and you're going to see pictures of the food. This food, the food from Cote D Azur. We're here in North Naples with the new owners, Mr. James Waller, the executive chef, Esteban Ortiz. Oh my gosh, we're Facebook friends too. Well, listen, great stuff, but we want to talk about the food. The food is the star of this event. So where do we start? Take us on this journey of France, I guess.
Yep, it is. Well, we can go with the salads if you want.
Okay.
Okay, we have this beautiful beets and ricotta salad, which is a very particular dish that we have in Cote d'Azur. People love it. We sold a ton of them during the whole year. And
Let's open that up a little bit while you talk.
Definitely. We can use this. And you can see there is the ricotta salata. We use microgreens on it, very seasoned petites from local farmers. And then we have the wonderful
Beautiful colors.
red beets and strawberries, and we put some shallots and olive oil and balsamic vinaigrette. It's amazing. You can taste it.
Is that something? Now, are these items things that are on your menu normally?
Yes, they are. They're part of the menu.
So these are these are signature items,
It's
right?
signature items. Yes, these dishes, we cannot take it off of the menu. Otherwise, the customers, they're going crazy. But they're amazing. The flavor,
Beautiful. Look at that.
You can have a bite of it.
Look at these beautiful colors. All right, so I'm gonna do a little bit of the cheese, a little bit of the beets. There you go.
There
All
you
right. It's nice and light.
Yep.
It's perfect for the spring, the summer,
The summer.
and it's a perfect segue into your entrees.
Yes.
Mm.
Yes.
Delicious.
And then we have the salmon carpaccio.
Okay, perfect. We'll
Over there.
switch that up there.
That's another of the appetizers that we sell a lot. This is usually I put this on a special. It's not on the menu, but this time I want to bring over because it's summertime, so we want something refreshing, So the procedures that we're doing here is I cure the salmon with red beets and truffle oil and some fresh chive
So
for
it's
3-4 days.
Cured
It's cured, yes.
with red beets and
Red
truffle
beets,
oil
truffle
for 3 to
oil.
4 days.
Yes, and dill. And then we serve it on the plate. It has
What do we got right here?
that's our beluga caviar.
Oh my God,
Yes.
Guy! Listen, I know Guy's watching, and Guy, I hope you're jealous. Okay? Because I'm going to enjoy every bite of this, guys. He just said, say this again. Explain this appetizer one more time.
Well, it's the salmon is cured on red beets and truffle oil and fresh chive for 3 to 4 days, and then we create this beautiful plate. It has some lemon vinaigrette and beluga caviar and some shallots and capers, and we put these.
Here, put the camera on me. Listen, guy. Anyone that's watching, I know he didn't finish talking about it, but I'm gonna tell you right now that this is one of the best things I've had in the 30, 40 tastings we've done.
You like it? We're glad that you do.
Oh my God. If you guys have any questions, comments, share the video. I can't even talk. It's so good.
It has the wasabi ginger coulis, which is give them that extra flavor.
Oh, it explodes.
It explodes in your mouth. People love it, so you have to come and try, everybody.
And you guys are doing a 3-course, $36 menu.
Yes.
So, and these are your signature items. These are things that, if you come into Cote d'Azur, this represents you the best.
Yes. And also we have another options in the menu if you want to have duck or veal tenderloin or wonderful, I think, lamb chops, or escargots, or we have any other options. But we want to bring you what's really one of the most important dishes of Cote d'Azur.
Absolutely.
Yes. And then we have the entrance here, which is we have a yellowtail snapper, which is a local a fish from the Gulf of Mexico. We have petite filet mignon, which is a black Angus, 5 ounces.
We have to cut that open. Everyone wants to see the filet. Okay. So Salid's going to put the camera on the filet. You're going to cut it open. James, tell us about the excitement of a new restaurant and having people taste your creations and your signature stuff.
Well, that's why we are in this business, because we love to see people enjoy themselves. It's all about the hospitality. You're welcoming people into your home. This is like our home. And to see people enjoy it and come back is there's nothing like it. There's nothing more exciting than that. But that filet he's cutting into looks really good. I think I'm going to want to try some of that.
Listen, let's take all those.
So save me a piece of that.
Take a piece right now. We're going to get on camera. My favorite thing is eating with everyone, the people that we interview, because this is by far the coolest job I've ever had. So much better than while I was bartending back in the day. He's cutting up the filet. We went over this real fast. Tell us a little bit about this dish.
Well, this is a dish that's on the menu, but it's also called snapper monegas.
Okay, snapper monegas.
Yeah, and it's pan seared with a little pepper, and then it's baked in the oven with a sauce. It's a Provençal sauce made with capers and olives and raisins.
Yeah. I love olives.
It has a little bit of garlic in there, and it has the Niçoise olive. So this is this dish is very much represents the coast of Nice, Monaco, Nice, Côte d'Azur.
That's delicious.
So it's very light. Like I was telling you earlier, the food here is there are some classic French dishes, but it really leans to cuisine Provence.
Okay.
And so it's a lot lighter approach to cooking. A lot less butter and cream, and more use of olive oils and.
Do we have any questions? Oh, turn the mic up.
Okay.
That means we gotta talk louder.
Well, I hope you heard all that, but it's about the type of cuisine Provence.
Yeah. So
offers.
your type of cuisine is lighter. It's more of that fare, is what you were saying earlier.
What's fantastic about it is it's better for you. It's more heart healthy, but I think you can eat more of it without getting full. And
yeah.
That's a big thing, because you don't have all that heavy.
Which makes it perfect for Restaurant Week.
That's it.
Guys, if you guys are just tuning in, it's Restaurant Week. We are 7 days away. You want to make your reservations. Things are booking up really fast, especially at a restaurant like Cote d'Azur. How many seats do you guys have?
We have a little over 60 seats inside.
60 seats, a little over 60 seats, and we have some restaurants that are big, small, all the way from Marco Island all the way to Cape Coral and everything in between. Guys, make your reservations, sizzlerestaurantweek.com, May 31st to June 13th. We just cut open the filet. We're going to each take a piece, and we're going to toast this filet because I'm sure it's delicious if it's anything like I've had before. All right, guys, here we go. We're going to toast it. Oh, there you go. We're all going to eat this. Beautiful. Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers to the filet. Restaurant Week. Oh. What is that sauce on the outside? Who's not eating?
Wow.
That's delicious.
This is a very unique Forestier filet mignon. It's made with Burgundy wine, port wine.
Burgundy wine.
Yeah, Burgundy wine, port wine, a little bit of quesadillas, and mushrooms, wild mushrooms. Okay?
Beautiful.
So, you pan-sear the steak and you do the technique, and then, it's amazing. The sauce itself, it thickens, with the fat of the steak, and because I cook everything together. And then we have a little bit of the red cabbage confit and some roasted baby Dutch potatoes with pear onions, and I mean, you can see the taste, the flavor. It's just,
yeah.
I usually,
Absolutely.
it's funny because I usually don't eat what I cook because I'm cooking all the time. But, when I have a bite of even the snapper the first time, when I have it, which happens like 2 years ago since I started working, I say, oh my God, it's so delicious. So same with the filet mignon, and then we have the carigou. Wait until you taste the carigou.
Okay.
You gotta wait a
So
little bit.
where are we moving to next?
Let's do the chicken. We can do the chicken.
All right,
The
let's do the
coq au vin.
chicken. Okay.
The coq au vin.
I mean, and this looks. This is that the same sauce?
It's
Is
not.
that-
No, it's a different sauce.
No,
No,
this is different.
It's
Okay.
a different. It looks the same color, but it's different. Okay, this is very classic. It's
This is a classic.
It's classic in France, in Europe.
Beautiful colors, beautiful plate.
Yeah, the vegetables. It has mushrooms, baby carrots, green peas, pear onions. It has asparagus on it, and it goes with a Pinot Noir wine, some pancetta on it, some shallots. The flavor is different, even though it looks the same as the filet mignon.
But a different flavor.
A different flavor,
And
definitely.
also different protein, obviously.
Yes, we have the chicken.
All right, let's open this up. This is what everyone wants to see, guys. And if you're watching, like the video, share the video. We have Solid. He's actually our cameraman today. He's going to let us know if there's any comments or questions. We're going through their 3-course menu, delicious, beautiful menu for Restaurant Week, May 31st to June 13th. Make your reservations here. Make your reservations on our website. Find out the different restaurants. Find out more about our scholarship. Chef, tell us about this again. Keep cutting that up.
I know you're happy. Like I'd say, it's very unique. A plate in France, it's very, very old. Like I'd say, I mean, it is from the ancients. People in France, they love this dish. They love this plate.
It's like a Sunday meal.
A Sunday meal.
Sunday meal.
So this is like a nice family dish you're gonna have. You're sitting out at the table, guys. Listen, I can't eat this alone. You guys take a bite. Take a bite.
Okay.
I mean, this is what we do, right?
Yep.
Guys, look at this. Look at this beautiful course. 7 days away, Restaurant Week, May 31st, June 13th. $1 from every meal sold is going to our Sizzle SWFL Food and Beverage Scholarship. We are going through these dishes. I'm about to taste a little bit of this chicken. Oh, man. That's delicious. I know everyone expects me to say that after every time I take a bite, but this is what it is. It's the best restaurants in all of Southwest Florida. 71 restaurants to be exact. We're going to have great food, great menus. Restaurant Week presented by Mercedes-Benz in Bonita Springs. Also the Greg Norman collection. Guys, that's delicious, but
We have the
I am ready for this next dish that I've been eyeing for so long. So who wants to talk about it? James, you want to tell us about this?
So this is a dish called the carigou de carigou.
Oh,
And
look at that.
it's a seafood.
Look at that. Guy, are you jealous?
It's a seafood stew.
It's a seafood stew.
Made to order.
Made to order.
With a nice tomato basil broth.
What is that?
Scallops.
Oh my God.
Mussels. Shrimp. Calamari.
Oh my God.
And snapper. And all in a nice tomato basil broth.
Say those proteins one more time.
Mussels, scallops, shrimp, calamari.
Oh, that sauce. It's like tomato
And
base.
snapper. And a little bit of octopus. So we have the baby
Beautiful.
octopus.
Yep, it's a beautiful dish. We sell. I mean, it's a special dish. It's not something that you're gonna find in the menu.
Yeah.
And you know, it's people when I put it on a special, you know, it goes like they go crazy for it. The sauce, you know, it has saffron and clams juices and tomato broth. It's just amazing. You know, you taste it,
Really
you like it.
Yeah,
As
I
much
mean,
as
I
am,
enjoyed
'cause
it.
I'm going to go in and grab a mussel.
You know, that's James' favorite.
Here's what I think.
This is what I love the most.
Yesterday we were at Twisted Vine. Today we're at Cote d'Azur. It's always amazing to watch the chefs and the owners eat their own food. Because when you eat your own food, you know it's good.
Yeah.
You stand behind it.
You
Get
have to
chef
taste
eating
it.
this. Get chef eating this.
You have
Yes.
to try it because this is what it is. You know, eating like this, sharing the food,
But you have to try it like
is
this.
love.
Oh, that's how you gotta do
You
it.
have to love what you do. You have to love it because you get to eat like this.
This is for you.
How can you not love this?
Every video should be like this. We should
Really?
just be
How can you not love
rubbing.
this?
Look at this. All right, what we got? We got a little bit of scallop. Got some octopus.
octopus.
Got some of that sauce. That's a big bite, chef. All right, here we go.
Not for you.
Most of you
Oh, God, thanks.
Darlene,
Yes. Yes, chef.
did you want to try some shrimp?
We're basically just eating on camera, talking about this food. Guys, if you're going out during restaurant week, bring a group, make a reservation. Eat like this, share some food. We want you guys to experience food you've never had before at restaurants you've never been to before. Guys, that is delicious. I mean, this is how I'm going to, when we go to restaurant week, I'm going to start here. I'm going to start right here on this appetizer. Then I'm going to go into this entree, 100%.
Okay.
And then I'm going to finish with what dessert?
Oh, we have the berry sabayon.
Now,
Oh,
mind you,
that's
this
good.
is it's been out a little bit, so you know it doesn't look as nice, but I
We've all been nibbling on
guarantee
it.
you.
Let me get you a spoon
It's
because
a-
you need a spoon. For
All right, we need a spoon, guys. Restaurant week. Chef Esteban's getting us a spoon. May 31st to June 13th. Presented by Mercedes-Benz of Bonita Springs. Also the Greg Norman Collection and Miramar Outlets, guys. There's a lot of food on the table. We're enjoying this. SizzleRestaurantWeek.com. All the restaurants, all the menus. We're about to go through the dessert because we took the tour of France of your restaurant. Lead us to the water, chef. Let's finish this out.
We ate all the dessert.
Exactly.
We ate
The profiterole is gone.
We ate there's nothing left.
Well, we have this very refreshing dessert, which is made of red berries, blueberries, blackberries, strawberries, and it has the beautiful sabayon on top. You know, sabayon is made out of the egg yolk, and we put some sugar, and it has vanilla on it, vanilla extracts, and it has marsala wine. And believe me, it's
you're going for that.
you know, it goes on bagnio marie, and then you add some whipped cream on it. Taste it. You know, it's. Tell me what you think.
Oh, that's great. It's not too
It's
sweet,
Not
surprisingly.
too sweet. It's not too sweet. It's very good. It's you know, people really like it. Like I'd say, everything. We have items that is not in the menu, like the carigou, the sabayon, the forestier fillet, and the chicken. You know, it's something that we put in a special, but we want to bring so people knows that, you know, what we can offer also. So when we put it on, you know, they're flying. They go like very fast. So we want them to try. You know,
you want them
I
to
know
eat
that exactly
an experience and do what we did.
Exactly. So that's all about
Guys.
Cote d'Azur.
Cote d'Azur, guys.
d'Azur.
Cote d'Azur. Chef Esteban, listen, thank you so much for all this stuff.
you.
James,
Thank you.
James,
Thanks for
thank
coming.
you. Thank you and your wife. You guys are the new owners. We're so glad to have you guys on board. Darlene is circling behind us. These guys, these are the new owners of Cote d'Azur.
She's the boss.
They met in a French restaurant 35 years ago, and now they've planted their roots here in Southwest Florida. Look at that.
That's love.
Look at that. Guys, Restaurant Week, this is what it's all about. You know, support these restaurants. Local, the locals support the restaurants. The restaurants, they do great business during this time of year. We do Restaurant Week twice a year. We have our winter edition. This is our spring edition, May 31st to June 13th. Beautiful, quaint hidden gem here in North Naples, Florida. Restaurant Week, we're using the hashtag Dine with Purpose because $1 from every meal sold is going to our Sizzle SWFL Florida Food and Beverage Scholarship. I'm going to get off here because I'm going to continue eating. We're going to head over to Vergina's a little bit later. So follow us, like this video, share the video, follow us. We're going to be eating some more food, guys, and thanks so much.